How is it going, everybody? You're watching Then About Tech, and today I'm going to show you how to recover a backup on your iPhone. So in other words, how to restore all of your data from an iPhone backup. Keep in mind that this video is universal, so this method will work for both iCloud backup and computer backup. So it doesn't matter which backup you have, this is the video for you. And this video is also updated to 2026 in the latest versions of iOS. Let's begin. And the first thing you need to know is that in order to restore from a backup, your iPhone needs to be reset. It needs to be at this state, at the hello screen. So if your iPhone is just like mine, it's fully functional, you have apps installed and everything, you will need to reset your iPhone to factory settings in order to start the process of recovering your backup, okay? So if that's your case, I'm going to go ahead and show you right now how to reset. If your iPhone is already at the hello screen, so if it's a brand new phone, you just opened it up and you have this screen, you're good to go. So go ahead and follow the chapters I'm gonna have right here below. So you can go ahead and skip those very first instructions if that's your case. So just follow the chapters. Now, let's begin. Let's get started. If your iPhone is activated and running, let's reset it to get it ready to receive the backup. So let's go ahead and open up our settings, then go to General, and then scroll all the way down until you get to Transfer or Reset iPhone, tap on it, and then erase all content and settings, this option right here. So it's very important that before I move on, I have to tell you that yes, we will need to erase this phone completely. So everything that you have on the phone right now, I'm not talking about the backup, I'm talking about what's on right now. So all the information you have on this phone will be deleted, okay? That's the only way to do it. That's the only way to recover a backup. So if you have any important information on this phone right now, you will need to save it somewhere, share. You can send through WhatsApp or you can save to a cloud. It's up to you how you want to actually go ahead and save this information. Just being very clear, because we will erase this phone completely, and then of course we will recover from a backup that you already have. So an iCloud backup or a computer backup. Let's go ahead and continue. As you can see, keep in mind that if you have eSIMs from your carrier, you will see prior to this pop-up a message asking if you want to keep or delete the eSIM. And it's up to you. You probably want to keep it, right? So it's your choice. I don't have any SIM here, that's why you don't see the pop-up, okay? So choose carefully there. Now let's go ahead and continue and erase iPhone. It's gonna ask for the passcode for this phone. That's the lock screen passcode from the very first page when you unlock your phone. So type it in, and then you're gonna see this page asking you to enter your Apple account password in order to turn off Find My, Activation Lock, and of course confirm that you are the owner of this phone. And this is important as well, because maybe if you just bought an iPhone secondhand, let's say a used iPhone, it may still have the Apple account information of the previous owner, and you will have to type it in order to remove it completely and then reset the iPhone. So this is very important, okay? So if you know the Apple account here, easy, just type it in, you're good to go. If you don't know if it's from a previous owner, you will need to ask them their credentials, their Apple account credentials, in order to move on with the process, okay? So go ahead and do that. And then of course, confirm here on the keyboard and wait. Just wait. It's normal that sometimes it feels like it's frozen, like nothing's going on, but that's normal. You just have to wait a few seconds until Apple authenticates your Apple account information, and then we'll be good to go. Just wait a second. And so after a few seconds, you're gonna see this, an Apple logo with a loading bar, meaning that the reset process has begun. So our iPhone is being reset to factory settings at this moment, and in a few seconds we'll be at the hello screen ready to recover our backup. Let's just wait a few more seconds. Your iPhone will turn off, turn back on, you will see the Apple logo, and just wait. You don't need to do anything here at this point. You may see a loading bar being filled a few times. That's all part of the process. Let's just wait a bit more. And so you're gonna see the hello screen, meaning we're good to go. This iPhone is reset. It's completely blank and empty, so we can actually get started. Okay, so all you have to do is swipe up from the very first page and then tap to choose your language, your region. I'm currently in Brazil. Your appearance, you can continue. You can do a quick setup if you have another iPhone or iPad with you, but of course I'm gonna go manual because that's probably what most people will need to choose. So set up without another device. Now you're gonna manually choose your Wi-Fi network. You can also do that with cellular. So if you don't have Wi-Fi coverage, but you have cellular with 5G LTE, you can go ahead and choose that option as well, but it's better with Wi-Fi if you can. Let me just join my Wi-Fi network. And then you're gonna see this message saying, it may take a few minutes to activate your iPhone. It doesn't take a few minutes, it's generally just a few seconds. Then you're gonna see data and privacy. You can continue. You're gonna need to set an age range. So if you are an adult like myself, go ahead and adult. If you are a teen or child, choose yours. Okay, so adult, as you can see. Then we have Face ID. I recommend that you go ahead and set up Face ID right away. It's fast and it's much better to just get rid of it. As you can see, Face ID is now set up. Let's continue again. Now create an iPhone passcode. We're almost there at the backup page. We're almost there, okay? So create your code and then it's gonna ask you to re-enter your passcode. So you're gonna need to type it in twice. As you can see, it's loading right here at the top. And then we finally got to the transfer your apps and data, also known as the backup screen. That's the one you're gonna use to recover your backup. And here you have quite a lot of options. So if you have an iCloud backup, so if you have backed up everything from another phone, or maybe even from this phone, depending on what you're doing, but you have backed up to the cloud, of course, you're gonna choose this very first option. Then you also have this possibility, which is to transfer from another iPhone. So that's a good possibility as well. If you have another iPhone, you can do the transfer side by side, even with a cable. It's super fast. It's a possibility. It's not a backup, so that's not the point of this video, but that's a way to transfer as well. We actually have a dedicated video here on the channel teaching you how to transfer all your stuff from one iPhone to the other, side by side, just like that. So you can go ahead and transfer from one to the other, and it's super fast. As an alternative to, if you wanna do that, there's a link right here on this card and in the description. Moving on to the focus of this video, typical backups we have from Mac or PC. So if you have a computer backup, so if you have backed up your phone through a cable using a computer, this is the option you're going to choose, and then you even have the possibility to transfer from an Android. So this is the moment where you're going to remember where I have my backups. Am I backing up to iCloud? First option. Am I backing up constantly to a computer? Third option. So if you back up to a computer, just tap on this third option, and then your iPhone is gonna ask you to plug it in right now. So go ahead, open up your Mac or your PC, plug in both cables, open the software. So if you're doing this on a Mac, open Finder. On a PC, open iTunes or Apple devices, and then you're gonna see a prompt on the PC. Just move on with the process, just like you're used to doing. To back up, now you're gonna do the opposite. So we're gonna recover that backup using the same software, the same method, okay? Now, if you wanna recover from an iCloud backup, of course, first option, and then you're gonna need to sign in with your iCloud information, so your Apple account. I'm gonna go ahead with you because this is the most used process at the moment. What most people chooses to back up their devices, the way they choose is through an iCloud backup. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that to the end with you. So type in your Apple account information. It's necessary that you type in the exact same Apple account that you have all your information backed up to, okay? Because sometimes you have multiple Apple accounts. You need to choose the one that you have backed up the device, okay? So do that. After that, you're gonna see your terms and conditions. You can agree, and then you're gonna see signing in. Perfect. And then you're gonna get to this screen, which is very important because here you're gonna actually choose your iCloud backup file, so the backup itself. So as you can see, I have two recent backups, both today, one on this phone, which is an iPhone 14 Pro, and another one on my main phone, which is a 17 Pro Max. So then you're probably gonna see this as well. You're gonna see all the backups you have. Maybe you have more than one, maybe just one. And of course, what you're gonna do is choose the most recent ones. If for some reason you don't see any new backups here, just very old backups, for example, that's because you just don't have an updated backup. That's it, and unfortunately, there's nothing you can do. Or the other possibility is if you just chose the wrong Apple account, like I mentioned before. But what you're gonna see here, those are your backups. Of course, you can tap on show all backups, but those are gonna be older than that. Okay, so those are gonna be the most recent ones. So you're gonna choose which backup you wanna recover all your data from, which in my case is gonna be this one, the 14 Pro. I'm gonna tap on it, it's gonna start loading, and then it's gonna start with the process. Here you're gonna see everything that's gonna be loaded from that backup. You can take a look, but generally all you have to do is match settings, and then of course it's gonna bring out everything. You also have the possibility to enable automatic updates. I generally like that possibility. If you don't, you can just tap on only download. Here is gonna bring all your card information if you have from Apple Pay. Then you may see emergency SOS features. You can go ahead and continue on that. And then that's the part, it's actually gonna start restoring all your data from iCloud. This part right here, this process may take a few minutes or even a few hours depending on the amount of data you have and of course your internet speed. At this moment, all you have to do is wait. After it finishes restoring, it will automatically turn off, fill another loading bar, and then turn back on, and then we'll be ready to go. So just wait a bit more. Go ahead and swipe up once again. You're gonna use Face ID if you have set it up. You're gonna see restore complete, so apps and data will continue downloading in the background. I'm talking about that in a second. Continue, and then we have welcome, get started, and then we're good to go. And as you can see, all of my information is here. So all of my apps are being downloaded in the background. As you can see, some of them are kind of blank because you remember the message saying that a lot of the data will continue to be downloaded in the background. That's what it's talking about. So it's gonna start downloading a bunch of stuff, a bunch of apps, but you can already start using your iPhone. And of course, all your information is back, your wallpaper, your widgets, your apps, the data inside the apps and everything else. If you wanna follow how the restoration process is going, you can go ahead and tap on your settings and you're gonna see this process right here, restore in progress. So an estimated number of gigabytes will be downloaded in the background, so you can follow here. So you have an idea of how much you still have until it's done. And then that's literally it. That's how you restore a backup, how you recover a backup and get all your information back, processed from beginning to end, step by step, like you always see here on the channel. Thanks a lot for watching, and I see you on the next video as usual, guys. Bye bye.